back through the center and bring it down. Take some more hair from the bottom. Now you can, if she has really long hair, you just have to braid it till then it'll stay. But we have short hair here, so I'm just going to put a rubber band. Yeah, you just have to look on the floor, you find things. Make sure it's secure, and then you start braiding it. So it's further secure. Then you put another rubber band here so it stays there. You take the rest of the hair. Oops, scrunchie.
Last time I was doing this part, you know how we have the piece of jewelry stitched on the vada?
Yeah.
I think that's where I was getting confused because I kept figuring out how it was.
This piece is stitched on two sides.
Right.
So then you take it from, you put your hand and take it from top, and you bring it through the bottom, and you just do that. You'll stitch, there's a piece that you have, this rakudi it's called, right? That you'll stitch the two sides so that you can go in and come out, right?
So the kids who have the long hair, you just bow them together?
Yeah, long hair is easy actually, right? You just add the fake hair to her hair from the top. The girl is taller, then you can start a little lower so that the hair will be long. But for these girls, you can start from top. That's the piece that goes there, center.
So we have to stitch that.
Stitch two sides.
Okay.
And this necklace, it's a long necklace. Just pin it to the blouse on two sides so they don't lose it. And then there is a short necklace. Even that, try to secure it with pin or like, you know, the gold elastic or black shoelace or whatever it is. And these are no strings, they don't have to use that now, you know. Even before you leave the house, they lose. Lost. And this is a belt that you wear around the costume. Once the whole costume is worn, you wear this. Probably you can see in one of those pictures there. And then after you tie two knots really tight, rest of it, take the hair and like tie the hair to that belt so that the hair doesn't go anywhere. You know, even if it falls off from here, it's still with her.
Can we put a hairnet on top, keep it in place, and then pin it so it doesn't
This
fall?
one?
Yeah.
Usually we don't because there's a jewelry there, there's a ornament there. We can use these U-pins for it to stay there. Just use these U-pins for it to stay there. All this will be covered if you use the net.
That's like the thin type.
Yeah, it's up to you. You want to do that, but you don't have to because that is for the hair from not flying. This you don't have any hair. It's just a piece, right? So you don't. You can put U-pins. Those U-pins that you have, you can put those stay there. These bracelets, they might be a little too big on them. Just make sure that you wear something that they have with them, like gold or you know the color that will match their costume. once they get older, they can wear that. Now for the earring, there are like 3 pieces here for the earring. So once the back of this comes out, they become 3 pieces, right? So once this comes out, if they're not together, you have lost those pieces, right? So you take this wire. This is a gold metal wire that you get in Michaels. You get it there. It's 28 gauge, I think, this wire, right? Even if you don't get the same size, you can go for. I don't think there's anything thinner than this. So thicker one is also fine. So you'll see like those little rings. So you go through that, the first one, go to the second one, go around enough, and then go to the third piece. Make sure it's all the 3 pieces are secure, right? And then between these 2 pieces, once you put it on like that, this piece goes on top. So you just you get these elastic also. They make bracelets with those elastic. Buy that elastic and you can attach these 2. So make sure that you measure. You don't want it to be. It'll pull, but then it'll pull her ear up. She's not going to be comfortable. So even if it is a little loose, that's fine, because it's only to keep these 2 pieces together so that you don't lose these pieces, right? The back, even if you lose, you get it in Michaels, the whole packet you get. But once you wear this, right here, you can put bobby pins and slides and make it stay there. But that's where you're going to start the elastic going to the other side. But elastic and wire and all is like a lot. So a few of you can buy one and share actually. Friday when you come here, you can like probably sit outside and put it together. This is called the sun and the moon. This goes first. The moon is always to the left and the sun is to the right. So it goes like that. You can tie. You have to put at least 2-3 knots, for it to stay. So we have these elastic it's from the dollar store. So you can actually take this out and sew it to these 2 pieces, right? Once it's sewn, you just put it up there. You don't have to, it'll be secure. It's better than the string, because this is really tight. And you can actually cut that into half or like 1/3. For them, probably 1/3. The older girls, we need half of it. For them, just 1/3 might be okay. Or you can measure it and take this out also and put this up. So you put everything down, keep it here in the neck, and you work, and then put everything back up.
It's like a headband.
It becomes like it's so much easier. Like our engagement, we use this because they change costumes fast. Right? Put a hair slide there, and also here you can put that elastic, black elastic, and take it around the vada or the ponytail, so that this doesn't. Once it slides forward, it will come to the forehead, right? So for it to stay there, just put it around that. Or if you have that elastic, that's fine too. Same thing. This goes around the ponytail tight. If you're going to put the elastic, it's faster. You just put it on. So all this will go before you put the flowers on, only because if you're going to put elastic, right, you have to put all this up before the before you put the flowers. You can even take that wire and tie all these pieces too, you know. Like, each year it's getting worse. Can't even complain to anyone because manufacturers are doing it this way. Like just when I compare like what we have from like 5 years back, 10 years back is way different. So it's getting worse, you know. I asked them if they're making it to dispose it like disposable jewelry. What is this, you know? Like just look when it comes, I know it looks different. Like for every year, it starts looking different. They say they send us the best quality.
Comparing
Imagine.
it to
Rather, I cannot imagine. This is what they use for renting out there. So rental, they have to give it over and over, right? So this is the quality, the best quality they have.
I opened the packet and the stones have started falling out.
Yeah.
I can't even get hold of it because they're so little.
Yeah. That is how, because it travels from so far, right?
Yeah.
Even if you go to the store there, that's how it is. Like at least for us, because we won't buy it from them again, we won't order. So they're like okay with us. Otherwise, all the buckle and everything that you go to a store in India, they'll only give you the oldest piece first. They have to sell that, right? So by the time you bring it, it's gone in like a week or month. It's over. You know, Aragetram, you know how many gungurus they had to go through. There is nothing in the gunguru. When these girls come in, they see all the gungurus on the floor. Everything is out. Everything is out. When we used to learn, they were so strong. The gungurus will still be there in a wire. It is that leather that used to tear. It used to be that strong. But now the gungurus are all over the place. All these gungurus will come to one corner and stand because the gungurus are so strong. It will rip out of that the leather thing that they have there. But now, just